Good heavens. I mean, once I get some of this tea in me, it'll start going. I'll start doing a thing. But my brain is broken right now. Uncommon 2 mana or 1 mana. Neither an enchantment nor a creature that is either black or green. Infernal Grasp. 2 mana black sorcery. 2 mana black sorcery. At uncommon. There's a really bad Lay Bare the Heart. This might be tough. Because that's all the juice I had. There's probably some removal spell that I'm forgetting as like a sorcery. I don't know. Is there anything from SOI? Thraben Inspector. No, it's from... Oh, yeah, this is going to be terrible. Two mana black uncommon. From Fate Reforged? Oh, fuck. Well. I guess it could technically be from Commander 2024. So I'm going to Gadul my Lurker. That's also from Dragons. Shit. I'm going to Monastery Mentor. Alright, it is... Get out of here. It is from Fate Reforged. A Fate Reforged black 2 mana uncommon sorcery. I have no clue. I have no clue. I took this set off. It's like a Raise Dead probably. It's either an Edict / kill spell, a Raise Dead, or a hand attack spell. They don't really do any. I mean, it could be a pump spell. I genuinely don't know. This is unfortunately a blind spot for me. Because I did not play this set. And I also, I mean, I didn't really play Dragons either, but the Fate Reforged is a little boring. There's not much there. I guess it could manifest a card. But I don't think 2 mana sorcery would manifest. Alright, I'm pulling up chat. I legitimately don't know this. No clue. No clue. I haven't played this set. What kind of effect is it? Is it any of the things that I had mentioned? Technically a pump spell. Looks at opponents having specific cards. Colored cards? Oh, it's the... Yeah, it cares about them having green or white cards, right? I think I vaguely know this. I think it was a cycle. It's not that one? I'm just looking it up. I got no time for this shit. Okay, I did know these other black sorceries in Dark Deal. Oh, Grave Strength? This was an uncommon? I thought this card was a common. I thought this card was a common. I know this card. This card's actually dope. But I thought this card was a common. Yeah, this card is legitimately dope, but I just forgot it was an uncommon. This is the part that really gets me. Self-inflicted wound. Okay. Yeah, is that dragons? I also didn't play dragons. This card's pretty cool in Commander, right? Like, if you have a thick graveyard, it can be like 2 mana, +20/+20. That's kind of dope. Like, this card's legitimately dope. Just forgot about the rarity. Also kind of forgot about the set. Forgot about the set. Oh well. Hopefully Spellify will be better. No, not really. I might just skip all these today. I'll come back and do them later. 2, 3, 6. Is it Avatar? Something of something. It's not an avatar. Add a mana of any add a mana. No. Add Huh? Begins with an S. Is it a it's not a snake. It's a spirit. Kami of Whispered Hopes or something. All right. Okay. Doesn't have flying. More to cast. Less to cast. It's not a war chief, right? No. Making something cost more or less to cast. It's a familiar. Sunscape familiar? Nope. Thunderscape. Stormscape. But Stormscape has flying. This doesn't have flying. It's not a familiar.
Eggs! E-double-G-S eggs!
Well, Ben Wheeler, abusing magic.
Yeah. How dare you?
No.
Something spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. So I have to figure out what this word is. Equipment spells. Equipment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Equipment abilities of equipment you control. It makes equipment cheaper and makes... Was it the Phyrexian one? It is. What the fuck? It's a red one. Its claws are like this. It's from Mom. It's a red one. Its claws are like this. It's from Mom. It has haste. Finding out what its actual name is may prove difficult. Equip. I mean, maybe finding it's not a gremlin. Phyrexian. I mean, I could just guess. I could just guess some letters, some common letters. I'm fairly certain it is this card. That said, this could be like an Assassin's Creed card or something. Oh, Appia. Activated abilities of equipment you control. That what? That equipment, activated abilities of equipment you control. That something card name costs less to activate. Oh, they target it? Like they... So it makes equipment cheaper and it makes equipping this card cheaper. The problem is the name. I'm just going to have to like randomly guess some of these. Aspirant. Something aspirant. I just have to hope that this is a real word. If this is a real word, then we'll probably be fine. It's a Phyrexian warrior. That makes it a little easier. But it doesn't begin with an E. Glavant. Oliphant. Gravant. Something craft. Bladecraft aspirant. Oh, get this shit out of my face. Blade graft aspirant. Yeah, all right. Oh, fuck. I mean... Sure, whatever. Get this shit out of my face. Get this shit out of my face. I want to draft. At least it was a real card. Tan Clown back for the 14th month. Thanks for having me. It's great to be here. Hoping to jam some Canlander again this MagicCon Chicago. I will be there. I will have Canadian Highlander. I will be spending most of my Chicago playing Canadian Highlander. No joke. I'm just going to be spending so much of it playing Canadian Highlander. Thank you for all the support. And Gizmo 111 111 111 111. Welcome back for the 3rd month. Hope to see some old school Highlander at North 100 enjoying your content. There's a chance that that will happen at some point in time. We got a lot of Canlander to play. I think that old school Canlander is going to be more of a is a Mox Jet. I think old school Canlander is likely more of a Friday Night Paper Fight adventure than anything. Yeah, and standing in line for Chris Ron. That's right. I'm taking this Mox Jet. It's an on-color Mox. There's not really much else in this pack that's that exciting. I'm going to pass it. There's a Bitter Triumph, which is cool, but also, here's a Mox Jet. Well, I could take Urza. We did just take a Mox, and now we have an Urza. There's also a Swords to Plowshares. Swords to Plowshares is pretty good. We could just take Urza early. Maybe wheel this Orb. Blue Black X. I mean, Mox Jet doesn't need to add mana of any color for Urza to be good. Swords is the pick. Pretty firmly believe that.
Wheeler, abusing magic.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I should just draft kind of goofy. I'll draft a little goofy as a treat. Urza's like goofy, but not too goofy. Also, Urza is like a reasonable magic card. You know? Ooh. There's an Animate Dead. What if I took Nettle Cyst? What if I took a Nettle Cyst? There's also Pyrokinesis and a cup. Cup with Urza is pretty good. Cup full of Urza. Animate Dead's the better card. I'm taking Nettle Cyst. I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around and hopefully finding out. My brain's not working today. I have to go talk about Canadian Highlander for like an hour and a half. We're doing a non-set review episode of North 100. And get this. We have 2 non-set review episodes of North 100 scheduled. 2. I forgot Thassa's Oracle is in the cube. There's also Lightning Bolt. I'm going to take this Talisman. I'm just ignoring all the good cards and forcing this stupid Urza deck. I'm so done. It's not even the afternoon because I haven't been able to sleep. Like, it's bad. Just a log for the 5th month. Welcome back. Glad to have you. Good to see how you doing. How you been? I know it's here yet. We're not even there yet. We got a couple of days. Yeah, I haven't really been able to sleep. But I also haven't been doing the things that help me sleep more. Mostly because, well, I don't want to get really high. But maybe I should. Maybe I should. Ooh, Retrofitter Foundry, pretty good with Urza. It's also Staff of the Storyteller, if I can get that on the wheel. Or this lovely Cryptic Command. It's an awfully hot coffee pot. Oh, you mean this teapot? Thank you, it was my granny's. Passed down to me as the person that drinks the most tea in the family. This is my granny single. She's so dead. She has been dead
Eggs.
for a long
Eggs.
time.
E-double-G-S eggs.
Dead for a long time. That's a Basalt Monolith. We could do stuff with Basalt Monolith. There's also Top. Top's actually pretty good. I'm going to take the Monolith, though, because this feels like it could be a Gadgeteer deck. Is she single? Show some respect. She's dead. Chelsea, back for the 18th month. Welcome back. How you doing? How you been? Glad to have you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for all the support. Oh. Didn't we just do the Universes Beyond stuff? Yeah, that's a non-set review. Or sorry, that's a set review. We have non-set review stuff. Ooh. Well, Manifold Key Can do stuff with Basalt Monolith. Can also do stuff with Retrofitter Foundry. I really want to play this card more. I think I'm taking Key. I don't value Key that highly. But, you know. This feels like the deck to do it. Hell yeah, big whiff. Big ol' whiff. What's the distinction? Well, there are episodes where we review sets. And then there are episodes where we don't review sets. One of those is more frequent than the other. Kind of want to take Galvanic Discharge. Yeah, I'm going to take Galvanic Discharge. I will take a Batter Skull. This is kind of funny. I don't think that pick matters too much. Oh, we could have had the Ren 6 plus the Ramanap. I'll take Creeping Tarpit. Oh. Sure, I'll take a Valky, I guess. Talon Gates. Talon Gates is pretty alright. Ooh, Piggy Bank? Take a Piggy Bank. I may play Piggy Bank. Springheart and Tuco. I could Piggy Bank. Karizev. Yeah, on the set review episode, we review a set. On a non-set review episode, we talk about things that are relating to the format that are not a set review. Oh no, I need to fucking wake up. There's a Mox Opal. Mox Opal seems pretty good for this kind of deck. There's also a City of Traders, Pented Prism, Bloodstained Mire. Mox Opal feels kind of perfect. I'm going to take Mox Opal, and then I'd be happy if we could wheel. And there's also Othari. I don't know. If I wheel like Unholy Heat, City of Traders, Thundering Falls, Pented Prism, any of those, I'd be pretty happy. There's a Thopter Foundry, but I think I'm the only artifact deck, and I think I can really solidify myself as the only artifact deck. Question is, do I want to take the Thopter Foundry here? Ooh, Wishclaw Talisman. Wishclaw could wheel with Manifold Key. There's also Goldspan Dragon. Nexus of Becoming. Kind of want to take a Nexus of Becoming and wheel the Thopter Foundry. Don't I want Fountain? Why? I mean, I have blue. Don't really have white. Kind of just want to take a big artifact. Ooh, there's a Mana Drain. Could take this Volk, but Mana Drain's pretty good. There's also a Chromatic Star. It's hard to pass up on a Mana Drain. If I could wheel Chromatic Star or Volcanic Island, that would be ideal. I may even end up playing this Lion Sash, who knows? Ooh. Would I be a jar deck? I could be a jar deck. Over a Force and Negation deck? Yeah, I'll be a jar deck. Could also be a Mightstone the Weakstone deck. Boiler Bilge is pretty nice. Mightstone Weakstone, though, is a pretty good payoff. I'm also just slamming every artifact I can find. Your cat keeps staring at the spinning mouse. Is the streamer responsible for screen damage? Nope. No, that's on the cat, actually. Cat should know better. Cat should absolutely know better. Ooh. That's a very late Solitude. There's also Wasteland, Shadow Spear. I could take Kitten. We could actually be a Kitten deck. We have the Might Stone and the Weak Stone. It's pretty good with Kitten. There's also Miscalculation. I kind of want to take this Kitten. I'll take Kitten spec on What's Its Nuts coming around. Ooh, there's a Zerda. Zerda does not work with some of the cards that I have here. I would be taking Git Probe. I'll spec on Zerda over Git Probe. Ooh, Spell Pierce is a pretty good pickup. I'll take Spell Pierce. So right now, we have like this pile and this pile. Zerda quite good with Monolith. There's a chance I could just play Zerda. If I go blue-red, we could just play the Zerda. Like, cast it. Like some heathen. It really depends if we get a Gadgeteer or if we get a Grim Monolith. I'll probably look to play this if I get Grim Monolith into, like, a Mana Sink. Nine to noon. Sure. My Mana Sink is Urza. Yeah, but how does that actually win me the game? I have yet to draft something that represents infinite mana. Oh, sorry. I'll take a Thundering Falls. Thundering Falls is pretty good. Thopter Foundry Wield. I think I'm more into speccing on the Foundry than I am Wishclaw. I'll take Lion Sash. I'm not going to bring Delight with this deck. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wowie zowie. Knickknacks for the 29th month. What up? How you doing? How you been? Thank you so much for the support. Glad to have you, May. Say good to see you. Where's Eggs right now in Calendar? Bad. It's not very good. I don't think it's dead. A combo deck like that is never dead. It's just, it really struggles with a lot of the cards that they have printed in the past, like, few years. Past 4 years, whatever. Really struggles against Shieldred, Bowmasters, Hull Breacher, Opposition Agent. Really does not like the fact that the blue decks have so much pressure. Like, it used to be that you would farm the blue decks because they just can't deal. You have defense grid, you have way too many combos, they don't have enough counter spells, and they just, like, draw wraths and spot removal and big clunky finishers that you don't care about. But now the blue decks are just like, Ragavan, Dragon's Rage Channeler. Oh, I have a Murktide Regent. I have a 3-mana 8/8 flyer. Wow. Or whatever. Like, it's, yeah, it's not great. It's not great. But I imagine there's a Tinker and a One Ring. I don't actually know if I'm a Tinker deck. I am definitely a One Ring deck. I bet I could wheel this Tinker. You want to see some hubris? I'm going to take this One Ring, and I'm going to wheel this Tinker. There's also Wooded Foothills, Third Path. I'm going to take this One Ring, wheel Tinker. I actually think we might be a much better One Ring deck than a Tinker deck, too. Yeah, Psychic Frog, just like a bunch of these cards that are terrible for me. Chromox is pretty good. I'm going to take this Chromox. Hope to wheel Cauldron. Talks about blue decks named 2 red cards. Yeah, those are blue cards. They're not red cards. Also, even the white cards, like the white hate pieces that were pretty bad before, they've just gotten even worse. Because you have the like Archon of Emeria, terrible. The card is just so good. And then you have like, excuse me, like even like Hopeful Initiate is just repeatable disenchant. Adeline, just the pressure's too much. The big issue was that the deck really did well, except when it faced a combination of disruption and pressure. And now all the disruption decks are also pressure decks. There's Sword of the Meek. There's also Walking Ballista and a Talisman. I'm going to take Walking Ballista. I'm going to wheel this Sword of the Meek. And I'm going to keep this Zerda Dream live. Yeah, that was actually a pretty good stretch. I could have gone even further. And this. Ooh, Time Twister. Time Twister's pretty good in these kind of decks. But I don't have an Academy, and I don't have big mana. I don't think I'm getting Academy. I think I want to take Mana Leak. Or, oh, Gut. I think I'm mostly off Zerda. Gut actually feels incredible in this deck. There's Gut and Mana Leak and Twister. Twister is the like, oh, what if I cast Twister and then I get my Mox Opal and my Mox Jet or this Tolarian Academy I don't have. Also loses some strength because I have the One Ring. Pretty good with Mana Drain, though, in some of these. Mana Leak, also just, like, fine, but I have Mana Drain and Spell Pierce, so I'm less inclined to take that. Research Desk, hopefully I can wheel. But Gut feels like that if I stick red, which I'm looking like I'm going to just be blue-red, then Gut's pretty damn good. Like, Gut being able to sack off some of our Moxen or our tokens and really push damage. Very exciting to me. And here I'll take Malcolm. Malcolm's a totally reasonable Magic card. Ooh. There's a Laelia and a Dak Faden. I kind of want Dak Faden. We got a lot of Chash in our deck. I'll take Dak Faden. I'll take a Mind Stone here. Give me a little acceleration. We're going to be like... I think I'm off this Zerda plan. This deck's kind of coming together. Obviously would have loved an Academy. Academy would have been great. But here we are. Oh no. Shorkai. Shorkai's kind of nice. But I don't think I'm going to play it. Could take the Soul Guide Lantern or a Fiend's Tower. I think I want this Lantern. Lantern's going to be a nice little pickup to have in the right matchup. There's an Upheaval. I think I might be a third path. I think I'm like a beatdown deck. Yeah, like I'm a kill you deck. There's nothing I want here. I'm not going to splash for this. Not going to play this district. Like, I think I'm just a kill you deck. Yeah, I may play Zerda in the main here. Over like Memory Jar. Jar is fine, but he looks a lot worse. There's the Thopter though. Like we already have a combo with Sword of the Meek, Thopter Foundry, Urza. Yeah, I like the idea of killing people here. Ooh, Research Desk is a great pickup. Get that Cauldron in here. I don't know, playing this. I guess it's pretty good with Ballista. This deck seems alright. Alright, you can gamble. I think this is what I want to play. Don't do that. Oh, this is kind of interesting. So, I could have my lands be black for Thopter Foundry. If I make my lands white, because I'm not actually going to activate this Creeping Tar Pit. I do not think that is going to happen. If I cut this Creeping Tar Pit and do this, now my white lands for Thopter Foundry also end up casting Zerda, which is kind of nice. My mana is terrible. Like, one of the benefits of maybe not playing this build like this is that I could run Tar Pit and Zagoth Triome if I really want to. But yeah, this seems kind of dope. I could see this deck killing people. I could see this deck killing people. Just always have it. Yeah, that's the plan. Why, of course, that's the plan. Keep that. 11 cards to pitch with Chrome Mox? Like, as a bad thing? Also, there's only 10 cards to pitch with Chrome Mox. That's fine. 10 cards? That's like half my deck. Besides, it's just a 0-mana artifact. I'm going to play this. Just going to jam. Bottle Gnomes. I love artifacts. Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, same. Where's the... Where's my opponent? Where's my opponent? Opponent. No opponent. Put away the gun. Slevin? Oh. Well. Gonna have to put this back. I'm gonna have to put this back. Hey, chat, I get my eyes checked on Thursday. Maybe I'll need cool glasses. Cooler glasses. Alright, yeah, the same rules. Poor Batterskull. Slemon. Slemon. They're slamming a hedge maze. They're slamming a hedge maze. Oh, fuck. They're slamming a hedge maze. Ooh. Hopefully my eyes are aging better than yours. I mean, I hope so. Here's a creature. Oh, mana leaked. Damn, I got my mana leaked. I kind of want to save this ballista. I'd like getting the plunderer down because they might just muck us. I'll be really upset if they time twister here. So I could have played this Mox Opal. Nadu. Yeah, that's annoying, but not the end of the world. So that's a good draw. That's a pretty good draw. I think I'm just playing out my stuff. You have gotten your first trophy today. Congratulations. Hell yeah. I dare you to cast the boots. Yeah, I'll Spell Pierce that. I'll Spell Pierce it because there's a high chance that this just finds something that they can then cast, but I cannot counter. I will take 3. Oh. Let's go research desk. Choose one of them. Until the end of my next turn, I can play that card. Okay, well, I'm going to choose the Mightstone and the Weakstone. I'm going to cast the Mightstone and the Weakstone. They may get to draw a card. This is terrible if they flip a blue land and then have an additional counterspell. They revealed Woodfall Primus. Fuck me, huh? Alright, next turn I'm going to untap my Basalt Monolith using the Mightstone, the Weakstone. Please don't flash anything. Frantic Search, that's a little annoying. Yeah, Nadu being a 3/4 is so funny. Torsten. That's a card I'm okay with you reanimating. If you plan on reanimating. Looks like they cast. Alright. Time Walk it is. Time Walk Nadu. Holy shit. Time Walk Nadu, and then likely some reanimation cards. Or Natural Order. Probably Natural Order, honestly. Time Walk into nothing. Let's go. Hey, they're... Oh, I see. They got a very shiny avatar. Well, that's infinite mana. They have 4 mana open, so much of it blue and a bit of it black. I want to Just do this first. If I can hit another blue source. Oh. Let me get this island. Because if I can fight over something that doesn't matter, that would be great. Go to corpse dance. Now you're going to cycle. Like this way I can try to Zerda. Ooh, mana. Oh, mana. Sneak attack. I'm going to fight. Great. They're dead. Here's Zerda. Boy, this is going to require a lot of clicks. Magic Online, please. Not as many as you'd think. It is unfortunate that they're at 40. Or they're at 20, which means I have to get to 40. This isn't as bad as it could be. Like, Thopter Sword combo is really fucked up. Actually, this is zooming. Holy smokes. I was playing a Legacy League last night. I only got to play one game because the client was just lagging so much. Force Will? No, that sneak attack got countered way too quickly. Walking Ballista. I'd like to remove a counter. I'd like to remove a counter. All right. Canlander tonight? Yeah, I'm playing Canlander tonight. Oh! I'm going to play tonight. Unfortunately, I cannot qualify for the year end, but that's okay. If I did, I would have had to have gone runner. And I was vanquished last week by Pro Tour Day 2 competitor Noel Robin. However, thankfully, Noel Robin was vanquished by Angel, thus preserving my honor. What am I playing? I never tell. I'm not a superstitious man, but that is one thing that I will not share. I hate sharing that. Galvanic Discharge feels not great. I gotta get Noel into Mahjong as the ultimate revenge. Oh, hell yeah. This is technically a hand. Okay. Yeah, I always like keeping my secrets. It's one of my favorite parts. Am I able to reveal the top 8 competitors? Yeah, that's public information. The real challenge is, will I be able to log into my Facebook account to look at that? Yeah, I got Thopter Sword, we got Zerda combo, we got General Academy stuff here. We have an Urza, Samu. We got a bunch of the good. Oh, I see. Right, you were more on the, well, I'm gonna kill this dork. Keep them off mana. Kill this motherfucker. I don't know if this has been updated. It looks like it is Jason. I mean, is this going to mean anything to people that aren't from Victoria? Holy shit. Jordan, are you in chat right now?
Eggs! Eggs! E-double-G-S eggs.
I logged onto this Facebook account, which I don't do. I never use this account. I hate Facebook. But as soon as I logged in, somebody was like, "Lol, you forgot," because I was discussing picking up a set of Portal 3 Kingdoms for them. Samu back for the 35th month. Welcome back. How you doing? How you been? Glad to have you. Good to see you. May I see you? I mean, I can tell you what some of these players are known for. So we have Jason J, known for Mardu tokens or Jeskai tokens. We have Cameron, who is not Cameron Louder. Yeah, fuck yeah. Who is known for playing Jund. So you'll probably see Mardu tokens or Jeskai tokens. Jund. We have Spencer, who is known for playing Creature Combo. Will probably be playing some kind of Nadu deck. We have Pro Tour Day 2 competitor Noel Robin, who is going to likely be playing some kind of Gruul monsters, Naya monsters, maybe. They're going to be playing like Esper or Sultai as well. We got Matthew Greer, who's going to be playing Jeskai Control or Jeskai Tempo. Sasha, who is going to be playing anything, potentially some kind of Grixis combo deck or check pile or something. There's probably going to be an Underground Sea involved. We have Mac, who's going to be playing Goblins. And then I believe we currently have a playoff between Chris Sutherland, who could be playing anything blue. God knows what, but it'll be blue. And Greg, who will be playing Red Deck Wins, Medium Red, or Gruul Blitz. Or if Greg's feeling spicy. I'm gonna... I mean, I guess... I'm dead. They haven't killed me. Do I want to reveal stuff? I want them to reveal stuff. Here's a Sword of the Meek. You already knew about this. It'll be a diverse top 8 is what I'm trying to get to. And now I will not look at Facebook for another year. Me and Robin in the booth. I mean, you'll probably get, yeah, okay, they are a natural order deck. Sneak attack just makes sense. Time walk, gross. You will most certainly get commentary. Even if I went the runner and ended up qualifying, I would have just like qualified for a playoff or whatever. I would have just opted out because I would rather get the show going. I did not intend on playing in the year end. They have a Demonic Tutor too. Nice. The deck seems pretty dope. I do not have an answer to Nadu other than Mana Drain and going really fast. So maybe that hand was a little too slow on the draw. No, they cut They cut Time Vault from the cube. This is the more fair vintage cube. Did you hear that big old crack? That big old crack-a-lack? Okay, they have pest infestation. Didn't have to show me that you had this. The metaverse? Oh, like the weird looking guy. The weird looking guy in front of the Eiffel Tower. They also have Flash? Holy fuck. This might be a tough matchup for us, chat. I'm letting them pop off because I just need to see more of their deck. I don't think they need to do this. They have Demonic Tutor and Time Walk. I'm pretty sure they could set up something. Yeah, Flash in that Woodfall Primus, alright. Okay. Okay, goodbye. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye. Killing their elf was the right call, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, I have fun taking game actions. I love game actions. They didn't put the boots on the Woodfall Primus, shaking my head. Yeah, just keep going. They do have lethal, though. Show me more cards from your deck. Like, they have lethal on board. Of course they have lethal, but... Too bad we don't have Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I believe they cast Time Walk. Right? Is this their Time Walk turn? This is their Time Walk turn. If they hand attack me or something, I'm gonna... I mean, they know about these cards. Sneak attack. Are you gonna put in some more stuff? They may accidentally deck themselves with Voltborn Tyrant and Torsten. No, shh, do it. No, wait, go back. Go back. You were thinking about it. Yeah, do it. Yeah. Get that Voltborn Tyrant in there. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, hell yeah. Because, you know, I could have something. No. You wanna cast other cards. You wanna cast other spells. Alright, this Lantern, not as much. This Discharge, sure. Could bring in Memory Jar, but it feels unnecessary. I think I'm just making the swap and running it back, and then just hoping to have a more aggressive hand. That sounds like a reasonable game plan, if you ask me. A reasonable game plan. Yes, I would like to go first. Yes, I would like to keep this hand. Land Mox Thopter Foundry. into a Nettle Cyst, into the One Ring. It's not bad. I hope they do not have Spell Pierce. I did not see Spell Pierce when we saw their entire deck. Oh no. Oh, they're gonna flash me. Yeah. Flash Woodfall Primus would be bad, but not the end of the world. I mean, they get rid of this Nettle Cyst. I don't know. If they get rid of the Nettle Cyst or the Thopter Foundry, I'm okay. I'd prefer them not hitting my mana. But if they hit my mana, maybe we can draw a Chromox. Oh, Torsten. Oh, I don't care about this. Yeah, we got the sword on the wheel. I mean, I kind of care about this, but... They used 2 cards to make 7 1/1s and then drew a card. They drew the Malcolm. Okay. I think I can beat this. This is a little awkward with Time Walk, admittedly. Oh, they put lands in their hand too, right? Yeah, okay. They got to put a couple more. I mean, it was draw... I guess that's like a draw 4. 1. Yeah. But they discarded a bunch of them. Talisman into Dak Faden. Playing the One Ring. Taking my turn. Drawing a card because we have Mox. And then I will smack. I will trade 4 tokens if they want. It's fine by me. I can just put this Nettle Cyst onto a Thopter. Yeah. We could also just draw a Sword of the Meek and Urza. Be off to the races. They play Nadu. It's a little annoying. Something Safekeeper. A little annoying, but not the end of the world. I can make them sack a land. Ooh, gut. I am going to try to Galvanic Discharge this. I'm going to cast Malcolm. Okay. Kill off that. What if I sack this to make a token and then put the Nettle Cyst on it? Now we got a 6/6 flyer in the air. Seems pretty good. Now they don't have the Safekeeper to hit me with the Nadu. They have a Volcanic Island in their hand as known information. If they Volk... Oh no, not the Insidious Fungus. Anything but the Insidious Fungus. What do you blow it up? The Nettle Cyst or the Thopter Foundry? I think you blow up the Nettle Cyst or the Thopter token. Oh, they blew up the Thopter token. They really want to get a hit in with their Malcolm and friends. Okay. It's fine. I'm going. It's going all right. Power Flapjack. I'm tired. Haven't been sleeping. It's probably all the holiday cheer. Am I right? Am I playing Gut? Don't really need to play Gut. Would actually rather put Gut under Chromox here. I discard these 2 lands. Play a land. Play a Chromox. Imprinting this. Play Basalt Monolith. Basalt Monolith. Play this. No, we don't have a Bomba. Unfortunately, no Bomba. We can sack 2 artifacts to make 2 Thopters. It's going to be tough if they go like Land, Sneak Attack, Vaultborn, Tyrant, but even then, I think Land, Sneak Attack, Woodfall Primus would be the worst. There's the Woodfall Primus, there's the Nadu, so they can cast Nadu. They took the Nadu. Until the end of my next turn. So I may end a turn research desk here. Oh, I've been so stuffed up. I'm throwing the 1 ring at them. Hey kid, catch. Ooh. I mean, you can at least attack with those. They played their land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm inclined to just take the damage till the end of my next turn. Alright, I'm going to crack this. I will choose Thundering Falls. I'm just going to take it. And then I'm going to hope that drawing, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7 for turn, 8, 9. I'm drawing 9 cards out of 19. Hopefully in drawing 9 cards out of 19, we're able to find our Sword of the Meek. Or our Urza. Or our Zerda. Retrofitter Foundry. I guess this can actually look at more cards too. Go to play the Sundering Falls. Go to put that in the graveyard. Activate the 1 ring. Go to activate Dakfaden. Holy shit. I'm going to cast Mox Opal. I think I'm research desking. Sword of the Meek. Oh, and the Ballista? Fuck. Well, I can gain infinite life with Retrofitter Foundry. this Sword of the Meek. We did not hit the card I wanted to hit, but I have this mana drain. That was not a great hit. I mean, it was fine. But now I have to kill them with Sword of the Meek and Urza. Urza was my infinite. So hopefully we mana drain something big. They can't actually, like, Nadu me. But if they play the boots, I gotta counter it.
Eggs.
Like, I think
eggs,
I'm
E double
sacking
GS
my
eggs.
one ring here. Or I'm sacking stuff in upkeep. Time Walk. Well, I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to try to fight it. If they have Mana Leak, it's bad. I don't care if that was the bait spell. Yeah, I just can't beat that. That was so bad. We needed to draw 2 out of 3, and we didn't. I'm going to concede to save time. That was unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I'm going to run it back. Run it back. Raw back for the 66th month. Hi. Hey, how you doing? How you been? Glad to have you. Good to see you. I don't know. We saw, what, 10 cards there? 11 cards? And we just needed a configuration where Urza was in the mix. Excuse me. Yeah, exactly. And I had a counter for their thing. And I have to counter either Time Walk or Lightning Greaves. And they had both. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate flip with the desk. It also just means, like, I have to just, you know, Urza them. I have to Urza them. Yes, I'd like to go first. This is so fair. Maybe this deck is too fair. I don't know. We have infinite combos, Moxen. I'm doing what? Piggy bank into Mindstone? That's just not good enough. Now this hand I can get into. What if I do this? We got a little bit of everything. Yeah, the fairest 3 Mox combo deck of all time. I mean, and we have the One Ring. Got Thoughtseize. You got a Glock in that, Rory? Just play a control deck here. I don't want to start off with an O2. This deck seemed reasonable. Kind of forced it, but I gotta tell you, I'm getting a little checked out of drafting the same, like, value piles. The same, like, Swords to Plowshares, Ragavan kind of decks. The white and red cards in Cube kind of homogenize it for me. Ooh. Pented Prism is fine. That's why I really enjoyed the oh, maybe I should have played the island. Played the island to get around Remand and Reprieve. That's why I actually really enjoyed the heads up all in cube. Go try to spell pierce that. I can pay for your spell pierce. I think this deck might be bad. The more I'm thinking about it. We don't have the explosive mana. We don't have a workshop. We don't have an academy. I mean, we have the Moxen, but like we need to draw exactly the Moxen for this deck to do anything. We're going to put Doomsday on top of their deck. All right, we need to draw Mana Drain. Please. Dak Faden. I'm going to steal their fucking Pented Prism. Hopefully they put Doomsday on top and did not have a black source. Give me this. They can remove a counter. Yeah, that's fine. Give me this goddamn Pented Prism. Alright, now I just have to hope they don't have black mana. Or that taking this helped. Taking this could help too, but I don't know. Colorless mana in your Doomsday pile. Not very exciting. They could Cabal Ritual into Doomsday here. But we could also mess up their pile with Dak Faden. 3 mana. 4 mana. Is this Walking Book? Oh, Frantic Search. Oh, this is how they get the black. Portal to Phyrexia. Oh, they're like a Tinker deck too? Doomsday. I mean, they would need a blue cantrip and like Black Lotus and stuff to kill me. All right, well, this just means we can do another one.
Eggs. E-double-G-S eggs.
For a very split second, Dingo Dorco, I saw your sub message and thought that you either had a stroke or that you dropped something on your keyboard. And then I took a second and went, hold on, why is that comma in there? This does not look like mashing. Thank you for having me. It's great to be here. Thank you so much for the 14 months. Glad to have you. Good to see how you doing. How you been? And Rob for the 66 month. I don't remember. Did I say hi, Rob? I think I said hi. Hey, how you doing? Binge all the TFT VODs over the weekend. Seems like a good, fun game. I really like that game. It's one of my favorite non-Magic games to play. But I can't stream it. You can't stream it anymore. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I guess I could target me. Shredder. Is it just the Jace? It violates Twitch's TOS. No, it's because... oh, I have Mana Drain. I should target myself, right? It's because it's just not... People don't get it. You know? I think I deck fade myself. This card's pretty good. Hmm. I don't think this is going to help me. But who knows? What if I get rid of these? All right, here we go. We just draw mana drain. It's Shrimple. We just draw mana drain. Okay. Show me your kill. Show me your kill. Why? Yeah, it's too. Well, there's a couple reasons actually. On one hand, it suffers the same issue that card games have, where okay, you do have a Thassa's Oracle. Wait a minute, I could have just Galvanic Discharge. They got lazy. Holy shit. Okay, well, Jar's getting in here. Soul Guide might get in here. Could bring in my own Jace. Mightstone the Weak Stone doesn't feel that good. Soul Guide should probably get in here. Don't think I want Plunder. Let's rock this. Well, I have infinite mana. I'll go to keep the Jar. I'm looking for lands. Ooh. Research desk can find me lands. I think I'm, unless keeping this as greedy. I'll keep that. Yeah, it suffers the same issues that card games have, in that if you don't know what's going on, it's really hard to parse what's going on. And that stinks. Right? But maybe it's I could stream it here, but I don't know if I could, but I probably wouldn't because viewership would be dog shit. And Ledger Shredder. But I don't know. Streaming it to the lure audience was not fun. Just like a constant stream of people being like, I don't even know what's going on. It's like, okay. Then why you talking, bro? Then why you fucking talking? Like, it was a constant like, I don't know what this is. And it's like, okay. Okay. I get you. It was just grading and adding up. Can't stream that game. Yeah, they give advice and then admit, I don't know what's happening. Like, God bless the people that keep the stream on more or less 24/7. But you know, it's okay to turn it off.
No regular monkey. His name's Wheeler. He's a trained duelist.
What if I play Nettle Cyst and then keep up? I mean, I could just Zerda here. That seems pretty good. Here's a Zerda. going to play this. The only people with less social awareness than Magic players are LoL players and Green Bay Packers fan. Well, hold on. I mean, you're not wrong. But I think the issue, that's also, somebody was like, I'm not a League of Legends fan. It's like, okay, well, that actually works against, I found knowing what League of Legends is and like the characters actually worked against being able to play that game. Like properly. I think I'm going to jar here. We get Ballista. It's just very cool and good. All right, they conceded. Yeah, I'll keep this. The fact that the game requires a lot of memorization doesn't contribute to streamability. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think for me, like, I got into it watching people play it and being like, you know, liking the draft portion, liking the memorization portion, all that. But I also just like watching the things do the, like, the little, like, I don't know. I kind of like watching the little guys fight each other. This gets a gut going and a soul guide lantern. Is that relevant? Could be relevant for getting rid of their stuff. It's a little slow. Think. Go to Mulligan. I think I'm going to keep this. I'm going to put a basic mountain on the bottom. Yeah, knowing the creatures or the characters is a complete detriment, in my opinion. Oh, I'll keep that. That's why I tried to make the first like stream really just focus on like, okay, so this is how you play. This is what you need to memorize. This is what you need to know. And it's pretty, like, at a base level, like, it's basically just your match. It's Mahjong. It's always Mahjong. It's like it's just building a typal deck, right? It's like, okay. Motherfucker. They had to play an 0-4. Now my stupid piggy bank can't even get through. It's not Mahjong, it's kicker. They pitched a Cabal Ritual. Remember when you smashed me for a little pocket money? What? No, that was somebody else. I swear to God, that was somebody else. Okay. We're racing. The one ring makes it a little easier to race. I'm just going to potentially Retrofitter Foundry or Research Desk Spell Pierce. One of the two. Yeah, Mahjong is just punishment all the way down. It's great. A game with no Mahjong is a game with no redeemable features. It is just bad for the soul. Activating research desk. Well, there's my fucking walking ballista again. I'm going to pick this plains. I'm going to go O2 drop with this deck. I can just feel it. I can feel it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I like teamfight tactics a lot. I think it's a very fun game. I think that if you like Magic, you will really like that, even if you don't give a hoot about... if I spell pierce this, they use one of their things. They have a Jace, so they can just kill me, but I'm gonna just let it ride. They can kill me either way. But maybe I can catch them. The Riot Launcher. Am I just not bugged by things that seem to really peeve people off? I just really don't care. There are a lot of things to dislike Riot about. I don't know if the launcher or the Vanguard or whatever. I mean, sure, you could call it one of those things, but people are like, deal breaker, and it's just like, I don't get it. I've seen some of the things you engage with, and this is a deal breaker. You could just not like it. I'm not saying that's your case, DM818, but yeah. What the hell? I loaded up, I was trying to load up Blue Sky, and I accidentally clicked on Twitter. But then I saw that someone I follow is making a Gundam, maybe? It's got to be a Gundam, right? It's got Sunrise. And this Gundam's serving cunt. Like, look at this. Look at these heels. The high, it's got like a high-waisted pant. Slutty little waist. Like, the way that the head is facing, right? Like, look at this. Got those nice boots on. Do all Gundams look like this? I mean, I know they don't, but slutty little waist is not so. Look at that waist. Snatched the fuck up. Look at this. Nice hips. Why is Relic of Sauron in your thing? They draw to untap these and get Thassa's Oracle, so I'm going to spell pierce this. There's a new slutty Gundam in town. I think end of turn I'm doing this, right? Sacking itself, keeping Piggy Bank alive. Remember, there's always a sluttier Gundam. Bringing this back. Sword of the Meek and that. They attack with everything. They block here. And then they Thassa's Oracle and I die. Damn. Alright. I would like to sincerely apologize. I think this is 2 O2s in a row. That's fucked. That's probably the worst that I've ever done at Cube. 2 back-to-back O2s? Holy shit. You need to ship up. Black Lotus. Alright, I'm going to draft properly today. Or at least for this one. I'm going to take Bloodstained Mire. It's a fetch land. I like black-red fetch lands. You stopped listening for 5 seconds getting to slutty Gundams. Oh, they just popped up in front of me. Also, you tried to apologize. Anyways, Teamfight Tactics. Great game. Great game. Magic players would love it. Drafting properly in this version is forcing something in Naya colors. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of bored with it. It's just like the stuff that they swapped out just really pales to the, you know, your Solitude, Ragavan, Broadside Bombardiers, Swords to Plowshares, Fury style deck, Minskimbu. Was I able to hit Plat? Yeah, I hit Plat. I think we're Plat 3 now or something. That was expected. Plat's nothing. I think I'm taking Force of Will here. I'll take Force of Will. This pack's not super exciting. It's also like Reprieve. There's worth noting there are some flash cards in here as well. Yeah, this version of Cube has proven to be a little boring. Especially after the high power cube. Kind of miss the high power cube. Kind of wish they would cut some of the stuff that they've added. You know, cut Broadside. Just get Broadside out of here. Holy shit. There's an Emrakul and a Worldspine Worm. So Flash gamers are eating well tonight. I'm going to take Fable the Mirror Breaker, though. Yeah. Problem is that, like, people will see the other one. Much like the Torsten and Vaultborn Tyrant pack, it's like, if you see both of these, then you're like, ooh, this is open. I don't necessarily want to fight over that. Also, I haven't seen Flash. I haven't seen Sneak. Fable's like a top 25 card. I'll take it. Dota Auto Chess. Maybe I'll give Dota Auto Chess a try. Ooh. Okay. There's an Abrade, Brain Freeze, Duress. Duress is really good. There's also a Tali. I think I'm going to take Brain Freeze. It's early enough that I could take Brain Freeze. And we could try, like, if we see Underworld Breach or whatnot, we can do something with this. Brain Freeze is also just a reasonable card to have. Like, I don't have to be Storm. Brain Freeze is just pretty fucked up magic card. There are matchups where we could also just, they can do their thing and then we freeze them out. Ooh. Narset, Thundering Falls, Dark Ritual. Narset tends to pair well in the decks that want Brain Freeze and Force of Will. I could take Dark Ritual because we have the Bloodstained Mire. I swear to God, I'm not trying to force Storm. I don't think Storm's that good in this cube. I think I'm taking Narset. I'm going to be responsible and take Narset. I want a 3-0 cube draft. Currency Converter works well with Fable the Mirror Breaker. Works well with other cards. There's also Stern Scolding, Cryptic Coat, Brain Surge. Converter's also nice. The treasure tokens with Fable, so we have some, you know, synergy with cards that make artifacts and stuff. I'm gonna take the Converter. My thing with Dota has always been the aesthetic. I'm going to take this Volcanic Island. That's a super late through the breach considering what everybody else has been picking. But I'm going to take Volcanic Island. Like I'm looking like I'm going to be in blue-red. Yeah, Dota has always just looked like shit to me. And that is like, I don't know. I'm willing to admit that how a game looks is, for me, a large part of whether or not I want to play it. Depends on the game, but... Rabblemaster, Sahili, Urza's Bauble.
Well, Ben Wheeler,
Bauble's pretty good.
abusing magic.
Yeah. How dare you?
No.
Rabblemaster, I mean, we could still just be like a Rabblemaster deck. This is a late Rabblemaster. I'm going to take a Rabblemaster over Bauble. Yeah, I could take this Fairy Mastermind. We could do like a blue-red. I'll take the Steam Vents. Blue-red seems very much open. I'll take Scrappers. The discard with the currency converter is kind of nice. Testosteros for the 9th month. Happy 9 months. And a merry 9 months to you too. Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you. Good to see you. Riot's art design is top notch. Yeah, a lot of their art is pretty good. It is very goony, but you know, it's very much Dark Ritual wield. Holy shit. Okay. It's like Genshin Impact if they acknowledge that black people exist, you know? It's like they know their audience and that, but they also realize like, hey, wait a minute. We probably shouldn't just make everybody either white or Asian and waif-like. Now, whether or not they've done a good job at that, it's a different question. That's not one I'm here to answer. I'd play an Odawara. Sex sells, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a Mox Jet. I'm going to take this Mox Jet. There's also Psychic Frog and Jace, Skull Clamp, Shallow Grave, Imp Seal, bunch of stuff. I'm going to take this Mox Jet, and there's a chance that we could wheel the Psychic Frog. It's very slim, but we could maybe get the Psychic Frog. I'm not against splashing black for Frog here. We have Mox Jet, we have Bloodstained Mire. I also still have a Dark Ritual. That could be something. Ooh, Thoughtseize. We could just be Grixis. Thoughtseize is pretty good. Best card in the pack. There's also a Thoracle and a Luris and a Tendrils, but I'm going to take Thoughtseize. I feel like I'm going to be in black here. We could also, for what it's worth, find ourselves in blue-black splashing red. Time Spiral. Oko. There's an Oko. I'm going to take... Oh, there's also Wooded Foothills. Wooded Foothills, unfortunately, a very good fetch land for my stuff, so I'm going to have to say goodbye to Oko. Goodbye, Oko. Ooh. There's a Ponder. Ponder's quite nice. There's also Underground Sea, which could open up our stuff, but I kind of like our Ponder, and then just maybe look to pick a Watery Grave. I don't know. I am not against video games having characters that have sex appeal. I'm not you know, I'm not some kind of prude. That's an Entomb. I'm going to take this Entomb. Yeah, I'm going to take Entomb. I think I like taking Entomb over Bob and Snob and top and whatnot. There's a Doomsday. There's also Xander's Lounge. I don't think I'm doing Doomsday, but I will take the Xander's Lounge. That's pretty good for our deck. Could take Kaito. Take Chainsaw. I think I might end up being, yeah, black-blue, splashing red for, like, Fable and stuff. Yeah, I'm fine with games having, you know, characters that are visually appealing, even if they are visually appealing in a very stereotypical sex sells sort of way. It's a very late fast one. I'll take this Kaido. Kind of wish I had that Dothy Voidwalker, but, you know, this is fine. But there are definitely some games where I'm just, like, rolling my eyes. You know, it's like, come on. Come on, man. Please, I'm begging you. There's that quote that really... I gotta switch the batteries in this wireless mouse. There's that quote that I really resonate with, which is just the, I'm not playing games to come, bro. Like, it's just... That is, like, Coney. It is such a great... It is such a great, like... Hell yeah. May is a good example of an attractive... But she's not plus size, right? Like, she's just a normal... She's like a very average woman. Right? Yeah, the fan art made her not. I'll take the land here. Say goodbye to the tendrils. Right. She just has, like, you know, normal, like, body fat distribution. This is just a woman. This is... Do I want to take the Slasher? Do I want to take a Cult Epiphany? I kind of want to take... I'll take Slasher. Ooh, the Oni? Yeah, I could do some stuff like blue-black. Blue-black with the whatchamacallit. All right, well, I'm going to Google May Melons, and hopefully... Anyways, there's a Mox that I'm going to have to take. Grisabrand would have been nice, but I don't have any reanimation. There's a sneak attack. We could have had a fucked up sneak attack deck if we were, well, there's a fourth Aerolingus. Can I accommodate this fourth Aerolingus? I can accommodate fourth Aerolingus, I think. We have a Mox. If I get a fetchable land, White X fetchable lands are pretty bad. They're not often sought after, and there are a bunch of cards in this pack that'll wheel for me. Ooh, there's an LED. I'm going to spec on this LED and hope to wheel the Oculus, but I'm going to spec on the LED and that we're going to get Underworld Breach. I haven't seen Breach yet. The Storm cards are going long. I think it's worth it. If I can get a Breach, then we can just be like a normal ass mid-range deck. Ooh. There's a Tameo. I'll take Tameo. Tameo pretty good. Anytime Lion's Eye Diamond. Anytime. Could take Inti. Could take Elegant Parlor. Elegant Parlor gives me another white source, and I have 2 red X fetch lands. It's not untapped white, but Elegant Parlor is pretty great. Monster Lady Champs don't sell skins. Of course, there's a Taiga. Oh, Taiga doesn't work for what I want, but I will take Demonic Tutor. Demonic Tutor is pretty good. Now all we need is an Underworld Breach. Underworld Breach. Yeah, those games don't make money by players actually buying champions or playing the game. They make money by selling skins. I'm gonna take this. Holy fuck. Time Twister. I'm gonna take Time Twister to go with Nurse It. There's also Spell Pierce, Mind Twist. I would take like all these cards. All these cards. Is it trying to snow? I think it's trying to snow outside. I'm not gonna play these.
Eggs! Eggs! E-double-G-S-X.
Take Virtue. With the Moxen, we may actually get up to casting it. All right. So we didn't see Underworld Breach. Pretty unfortunate. But we have a deck that has a collection of cards that are pretty reasonable. I have some additional cards on my sideboard that I can bring in. That Ben kit, excuse me. Back for the 47th month. Merry festive season, etc. And a happy... Yeah, sure, why not? Thank you so much for the support. Hope you're doing well. Am I going to play this Oculus? I could probably fill my yard enough for this Oculus. That's... Balanced Zernorb in the same pack is very unfortunate. They have very specific targets to hit with 2 factors: gameplay, player type, and demo. Yeah. It's not an easy task. So I imagine chopping off, I mean, for a lot of them, right? It's also probably a dance between, you know, there's like a fine line, right? They got to make, occasionally they'll make champs that are like, this is going to be very satisfying for gameplay. Then they'll make champs that are like, this is going to be very satisfying for people that want to masturbate. And then they'll say, this is going to be like a champion that is going to be very cute, and all the Valorant duos are going to, the Valorant relationship duos are going to lose their fucking mind. This deck went a little off the rails. Got a lot of mana, though. You have a lot of Moxen. Pretty good. Don't need that. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm bringing a Scrappers. Scrappers draws a card. I mean, I could just play Brain Freeze. We could have like a Time Twister into Brain Freeze line. Probably doesn't work that well. I kind of want to bring in Shorikai. And Delayed Blast Fireball. This deck's a pile. I think I was too late on the pivot. But I could see this deck doing well. We have some good cards. We have double Mox. Yeah, I could see this deck doing well. what do we have in this deck? We got some edge cards. We did miss out on a couple of spec picks. We like spec picked on some stuff, being like, here's an Entomb if we get an anime debt or whatever, we can pick on something. Here's the LED and the Brain Freeze. If we get the Breach or whatever, we can do this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna rock it. I only have so much time. Smolder the baby dragon? Smolder concept art. Oh, Smolder original art. I can't find this original Smolder. It's pretty hard to search for. Smolder base splash art. Like this one? He just kind of looks like a dragon. Yeah, you can link at brownie points. But this is in-game, not splash art. I don't know. This looks fine. I think either of these are all right. Ooh, I'm going to keep this hand. Scrotus Cobra? Hell of a name. My opponent's name is Scrotus Cobra. Yeah. Oh, they mulligan to 5. Makes this Time Twister look worse. Really makes you just realize how shitty loot looks.
Eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Eggs.
Oh, well, now this...
E-double-G-S
Great.
eggs.
The draw 7's back on the menu. I guess I want to do this. I like these cards. I said thank you. Same artist. I think loot's pretty terrible. The overall hatred of loot, I think, is one of the more justified collective reactions of just like, hey, yeah, we don't want this shit. Please. I like cute things in dark games. I like cute things. Simple as. I'll take a currency converter. I don't know. Loot just feels like Poochie to me. You know? 6 Simpsons ref. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Always thought that about Fibblethip. Fibblethip feels at least like a case of opportunity, you know? Like they were just like, oh shit, people really like this weird freaky little guy. I guess we need to make more of this weird freaky little guy. Loot, yeah, feels like people, they met in a room and they're like, okay, so our research tells us that we need some cuter characters. We don't have a cute character in the story or whatever. Like they looked at Riot and they were like, we need like a little Yumi sort of thing. Even personally, I think Fibblethip was too forced after they were like, oh shit, people like this. Quick. They're a company. That's how they, you know, it's what they do. But, yeah, it just, I don't know. It's just, at least Fibblethip was like very weird, you know? I don't think I want a 4th until this mana. He looks like he eats human flesh. Oh, Loot looks like he eats human flesh. Not today, Satan. I'm just activating this. Kind of want to activate this and flip this Tameo. Kaido. And I want some treasure. Also, this Kaido's a great thing to discard. We're taking a lot of game actions. I like that. Taking a lot of game actions, and we're doing it with a Force Will in hand. Feels like you could have easily picked some little rabbit, or like out of all the sets of the past year too, like to have a more organic kind of like, all right, well, here's a cute little fuzzy animal thing on an animal plane, and here now there's this animal. Or like, hey, here's Duskmorn and it's very scary, and because it's so scary, and the people in the story found a little cutie that somehow managed to make its way to Duskmorn, and you're like, oh wow, what a little cutie. You know, like it just felt like there were some more organic kind of ways of I feel like there were more organic opportunities if you wanted to introduce some stuff. And introduce some stuff in a way that people that don't want to read bad web fiction can, you know, interact with. Because that's the majority of how your player base interacts with cards. Yeah, what was in the vault? Oh my god, it's merchandise! Oh my god, it's it's a Loot plushie. Oh, I haven't set up my curtains yet. Shit. I should do that tonight. Oh my god. It's a posable loot plushie. I don't think we're going to see loot in 2 years. I do not think we're going to see loot. I think they're going to be like, oh. Or for Aether Drift, right? You got Aether Drift coming up. You make some fucking Speed Racer reference with like a Chim Chim or whatever, and boom. There you go. Yeah, Luke gets run over by a car. That's what I meant by Aether Drift coming up. I guess I realized what I was saying, like, hey, Aether Drift's coming up. Perfect time to run over this fucking critter. Oh, let's hope he has his AirPods in. Oh, that's so rude. That's fucked. That's a great way of insinuating something horrible, by the way. Let's just hope he has his AirPods in, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Give me that Mox Jet. I gotta shuffle these cards. I should maybe cut this for a swamp. I tried to listen. Damn, look at this pressure. Winter has a car? I can't believe we are now at a point where I'm just like, just give us the Justice League again. That's not true. I don't want that. A snowplow just at the front of the snowplow. On an island. Wheeler, hey chat, how's vintage bean cubing? Vintage bean cubing. Okay, that wasn't my brain. I read that, I'm like, that can't be right. We O2'd our first draft, which is great because I'm pretty sure the last vintage cube we did, we also went O2. But now we are in our first match with a new deck that I think is pretty good. There are definitely some not great cards, but I at least tried to draft this deck. I tried to draft this deck properly, is what I am going to say. Nope. Yep. I don't want this Tameo. Yeah, I mean, you could... Is it not? You can intrude, that's fine. I kind of want to get this Rabble Master down. Kind of want to get Rabble Master down. Tameo's pretty good. I guess I could draw Tameo. I could just do this next turn. Mana Vault, huh? Getting this Narset down next turn seems pretty important. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of funny. This is just your opponent's, right? Oh, shit. Please don't get into too many arguments about the story. It's really not good enough to risk it all online. Force will? Oh. I mean, I'm a hater. I'm a known hater. It's not worth it. It really is not worth it on either side of this here. Not to two sides of this whole conversation. Oh, you're gonna... Ooh, they got a portal to Phyrexia? When's the last time you read any of the web story? I tried reading the Duskworn one. I tried reading the Duskworn one. I read a little bit. Tried as telling. Because I had to put it down. I don't know. It's not my shit. It's just... I don't find it to be very interesting. I find it to be very elaborate fan fiction. That is not up my alley. I only get so many hours to read every week. And there are things that I would rather read than that. There's so many better things that I could spend my time reading than fucking magic web lore. Am I going to get brain freezed? Black Lotus brain freeze? I may get Black Lotus brain freezed. No, okay. If the exact same stories were printed in a book and not on the web, would it feel less like fan fiction to me? No, probably not. I'd probably be wondering why I paid money for this book. I am currently reading. I've tried to start reading again. Like a lot more. It's not always the easiest thing because I get really into it and then I like find myself not being able to do it for like a week or whatever, and then I'm like, oh, okay, well, my whole fucking routine is thrown off. But I have been reading. This is what I got halfway through it, and it's called The Image. The Image by Daniel J. Borston, a guide to pseudo events in America. This is a pretty cool and good one. First published in 1962, this provocative examination of American culture on the cusp of a new age of mass communications remains startlingly relevant to our increasingly media-saturated world. In The Image, Borston anticipated the consequences of a world inundated with pseudo-events, manufactured spectacles such as press conferences and presidential debates, an announcement for an announcement, and was the first to define celebrity as a person who is known for his well-knownness. Since then, his vision of an America inundated by its own illusions, its citizens perpetually disappointed by the unbridgeable gap between their extravagant expectations and reality, has proved prophetic. The Image has become an essential resource for any reader who wants to distinguish the manifold deceptions of our culture from its few enduring truths. I'm halfway through. I haven't picked it up in a while, but mostly because it's a lot. It's a fucking lot. And then the one that I was reading before the Christmas break, Gods, Heroes, and Men of Ancient Greece. Mythology's great tales of valor and romance. This one's a nice one. It's just like a pick it up, read something incredibly gay and cool, and then put it back down. Ta-chong. Swamp Cycle. Ye gods, parentheses, and goddesses. Oh, you're going to reanimate a troll of Khazad-dûm. Well, I guess I should have cycled in response to maybe hit a Force Will. I milled my Force Will. Ooh. Like, how many heroes, gods, and men of ancient Greece? It's great. You can just pick it up, read through it, pop it back down. It's good. It's a good bus book. I gotta tell you, with Twitter collapsing, even though I still use it a bit and Blue Sky, I've just spent less time on social media, and it's been great. I have uninstalled Balatro from my phone, and I do not play Pokemon Pocket on my phone. It's kind of nice. Here's a Kaito. Are you going to daze me, bro? Anybody else get that sick reference? Might need that. I don't think I'm going to Rabble Master. I mean, I really like Balatro, but I have it on my iPad. That's where I play it. Kind of books do I enjoy reading? I have so many possible recommendations. I like a lot of Greek mythology. Fuck. I could chump block that with Kaido. Like a lot of Greek mythology stuff. I like a lot of post-war literature as well. I could play this Oculus, but it doesn't stop this. It does stop that. I think the Oculus is actually the correct call. Just make a blocker here. Also eating my graveyard for the Barrogoyf. Ooh. Land is more likely to hit there. I don't know. I get books for Christmas, or for people are just done reading them and they leave them around. I got a backlog. I mean, most people do. Non-token creature of your choice. Well, that's pretty fucking good. I guess I'll get rid of this manifest. think I'm plussing Kaido here. Is that too aggressive? This leads me to believe they don't have other pieces of spot removal. Oh, do you have a Bowmasters or something? Bowmasters would be pretty gross. Women who run with wolves. Oh, that name sounds familiar. Under. Scrappers. This costs 3. No, it doesn't. Still costs 4. Right. These are only legendary creatures. So I'm not playing anything here. I think I'm putting them in any order. Shuffling. Ponderbug. I mean, I guess I would have Manifest Dread any of them. Problem is I just don't want them. I could have made another blocker and got rid of Kaido to guarantee blocking this, but then I'm still on the idea that they don't have another piece of removal. They may have a counterspell in hand. If it's Narset under there, isn't it a Womanifest? That's true and beautiful. Wow. Speak on that. Bounce. Bounce. Replaying my troll. Scrappers. Pitching that. Ooh. Playing this. I'm gonna make a thing. I'm gonna play a Blade of the Oni. Yeah, I might as well just do this. Because I want to cast this next turn. Gain a little life. Did we ponder wrong? What? No, I shuffled. This thing getting bigger is a bit of a pisser. Ooh. Well, Vamp Tutor's annoying. Manifesting the Occupy. Sure. God. That's like prime. That guy's whole thing is very much like 2015 stuff that I guess is being done in like 2020. And you gotta respect it, right? You gotta respect it. Okay, Vamp Tutored. If it's like a Toxic Deluge, it's pretty bad. Holy shit. What? They cast... Wait, they cast life? That's life. That's life. I think I can still survive, right? Free this, block 1. Yeah, I can still survive. It'll block... If I block here, then I block this, 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 and that blocks that. Go to 1. That could not have been the best thing to get back. Surely. Well. No, I'm not going to twist her yet. Alright, I might twist her. Problem is I don't need to. If they vamp tutored for that, they don't have anything. Also, if I twist her, then it opens me up to them barrelgoyfing me. Oko is a very good draw. Oko was an incredible draw. Holy shit. Their last card was Animate Dead? And they didn't... Wait, what? They were holding on to an Animate Dead? Oh, whoops. This might be tough. But we do have Moxen. No, that artifact deck was terrible. Card's pretty good, but it gets mucked by Oko. I'm gonna twist her. Because I kind of have to. Oh boy. I can play this. I can loot. Guess this kills... No, it doesn't kill Barrelgoyf because this is in the graveyard. And I can't properly set that up. I just don't know how I win this game, and I don't want to show them more stuff. All right, reanimating the troll. Pretty bad for us. This is my last draft, the butter. I have to go I have to go record North 100 Showdown, a Canadian Highlander throwdown. Yeah, I'd like to go first. Nope, I would not like to keep this hand. I think I have to keep this hand. It's really bad. Force Will is really good. I'm gonna get hit with a Thoughtseize though. Sure. Okay, they're a Black Lotus deck. Good to know for my my what's its nut deck. My draw 7 deck. I could have countered this Black Lotus. I was kind of expecting them to cast something. Especially if this is my opener. I don't know, maybe they're going to hard cast a 5-drop. Well, they had exactly Black Lotus Thoughtseize. I feel like an idiot. I opted to not counter this because I was like, well, we're probably fine. I mean, I could have force willed the Black Lotus. I kind of wanted them to spend additional resources because my hand was so weak. But also, they're not doing anything with this yet. That's pretty good. Here's a creature. Here's technically pressure. Here's an odd card to have in a world with the... Sure, fucking let's go. That's what you're using the Lotus on? Yeah, that's okay by me. That's okay by me. Arrowgoyf. Do I want to risk it for this Ponder? Not really. It's so bad if I whiff on Ponder. This is fine. Oh, I fucked up the order. I don't actually think I want these. I'm gonna use my Ponder's ability. It's a much better outcome. Okay. Great. Great. Sometimes all you need is a threat. You just need a threat. Yeah. That slasher's not bad. Kind of want to try it out in Canlander. This hand's pretty good, so we're probably going to lose. Never mind. We drew the best card. The slash slinging hasher, the hash sling the hash slashing slinger. Here's a fairy mastermind. Here's a Fable the Mirror Breaker. Both of our decks are kind of like, hey, we got some really good power 9, but I think we spent too many picks on mana bases and maybe too many like investment picks. And so now we're like, we got to play some cards. We got to play our Evolve Sleepers and our Unstoppable Slashers, you know? Ooh. Oh, well, that's convenient. They're gonna memory lapse whatever it is I play, right? Y'all want to see a busted demonic tutor? Could have maybe gotten the other one, but now I feel like my mana's pretty good. I got pressure. If I draw a land, I can go Narset Twister next turn. Oh. Interesting that they want to use that on my Oni, knowing that I'm going to have reflection. Ponder. I don't want any of these. I just want more mana. Oh, that's a pretty good magic card. Hash slinging slasher. Can I hash it up? I don't need to play Tameo yet. What are you doing, opponent? What you got cooking on? What you got cooking over there? Reanimate my Oculus. Okay, that's fine. I was thinking about not doing this because of that. Oh! I call me Rusty. Back, or not back, excuse me. Well, you are back, but 1,200 bits. Holy smokes. Thank you so much. That's incredibly generous of you. Glad to have you. Good to see how you doing, how you been. I would like to make a double slasher, please. Yeah. But there's no scrotum cobra. Although I'm probably going to lose to this. I don't actually know if I have a way of beating this card. Hopefully the slashers can do it. Oh, nice. Ponder is still bugged. Now, we haven't actually confirmed that that's a bug, right? No, block like that. I want you to block like that. Here's a Narset. Why would I do that now? Here's a Time Twister. That was a hell of a Time Twister. Literally happened every time in the queue for charity. I mean, that's been a myth for a long time. Ooh, give me that Force of Will. I'll become a believer. I'm open to becoming a believer. Swamp Cycle.
Eggs! Eggs! E-double-G-S eggs!
Bulbasaur back for the 16th month. How you doing? How you been? I 7-2'd my last Foundations draft on Arena. Please clap. Glad to hear it. Thank you for the support. Hope you're doing well. Clap, 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 clap. Here's a scrapwork mud.
What, Ben Wheeler?
It's a good draw.
Abusing magic.
Yeah. How dare you?
Here's a
No.
slasher. Slash, 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 slash. We slashed them. So anyways, they started slashing. All right, this is my favorite part of the stream where I have to call it despite the fact that I've only played 2 matches and I don't want to be late for North 100. Lennig, new subscriber to the stream. Welcome. Glad to have you. Good to see you. Clap. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the clap. There's got to be a better way for me to word that. Yeah, I got to call it now. I know it's a very short stream, but for some reason we scheduled North 100 in the middle of fucking Monday. Just the middle of Monday. And it's not a set review episode, so you can thank me for that later. Or now, whatever works for you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be an actual long stream. No, not Showdown, like the podcast. There's where the YouTube goes. There's a free Discord. You can give me money over here. There's a new Achievement Wheeler Love Magic that's up. That is 2 episodes behind.
E-double-G-S eggs!
And coming in clutch at the end, Clem Gentelier for the 40th month. Welcome back. How you doing? How you been? Thank you so much for all the support. Long ass time. And Neo Hazard for 17 months. What up? How you doing? How you been?
Eggs!
Thank you for the support. What
E-double-G-S
are you gonna do
eggs!
when it turns when it gets to the 22nd month? All right, I'm gonna click the raid, not the add button. Very close to accidentally clicking the add button. Wait, Surge is still streaming? Why are you still streaming? Oh, he's literally ending. All right, that makes sense. Go watch Voxy. Voxy's playing Standard and doing stuff. Voxy's playing some Standard. Yep, Mono Red and Standard. All right, cool. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.